So I just put together a complete how to upgrade your legendary gems guide, what it costs, and all of that jazz with why try yesterday. You may have actually seen the video. Well, today I'm making changes to my build, some drastic changes. 3 of the 5-star legendary gems that you see in my build right now will be removed by the end of this video and replaced by 1 and 2-star gems. Now I have to say, I'm not going to have these gems maxed out. They're not going to be completely leveled up by the time we're done with this video, but the journey will begin. The point where we're going to be able to eventually get ourselves to have awakened gear across the majority of the build. Now, what I'm going to be keeping, the pieces of this puzzle that are going to remain, are going to be the Seeping Bile. It's one of the best 5-star gems in the game. We have it a 3 out of 5 right now, and that's not bad. It's all right. We're keeping the Seeping Bile, and we're keeping the Blood-Soaked Jade. 2 gems that if you unlock them, you kind of just got to hold on to them. What we are going to be getting rid of and putting in our satchel for today, not deleting them, not using them as food just yet, got to make sure that it's all okay to not use them, is going to be the Phoenix Ashes, definitely the Howler's Call, and the Echoing Shade. Now, I did love the Echoing Shade. It brings me those extra barbarians. I'll pop out some spawns that'll do a primary attack alongside of me. The issue is I kind of don't know how much damage they actually do. It's a slow attack, it's just your primary attack one at a time, and it doesn't seem to do much damage. Does it distract enemies? Sure. Does it do some stuff along the side the way a Necromancer might? Sure, but not as much damage. I think I can get more benefit out of using something else. So the question is, well, Echo, what gems will you be using here today? What gems are you planning, or am I planning, as I'm talking to myself, to replace these with? The first one is going to be the Iron Bane gem. This one here is your channeling skills have a 10% chance to dissolve enemy armor for 6 seconds, increasing the damage they take by 5%. This cannot occur more than every 20 seconds, which is a heck of a lot better than the time it takes for us to redo and to like re-up our Phoenix Ashes, which is 180 seconds. Now, of course, the Phoenix Ashes has saved me from time to time, but it's just not going to be as good a play for me right now. So the other gem that we're going to be using, and maybe the one that's the primary one that we should be using right now, is Pain Clasp. This one is going to increase damage dealt by 8% to enemies suffering continuous damage effect. Now, when we think about my Barbarian build, we built this Barbarian out to burn. When we sprint, there's burns. There's tornadoes when we whirlwind. There is burn when we use Wrath of the Berserker. These are all continuous effects. And if we increase the damage that we deal by 8% when that's happening, which is always, it's going to be massive. And of course, this 8% is only going to go up as we upgrade the gem. Because remember, this is looking at it as a rank 1 2-star. And the final gem is a Trick Shot gem. Why the Trick Shot gem? It's not a damage dealer, Eric. No, look at this. Your channeled skills consume energy 8% slower. What does this mean? And this will, again, get higher and higher as we unlock it. It will slowly use these skills. Whirlwind is going to be able to be used on such a regular basis. It's going to have very little cooldown. Whirlwind is going to be a beast. Wrath of the Berserker is going to be even better. Sprint, I'm going to be able to run longer. Trick Shot is going to be a big play. Now, there are other gems that may make their way in the future, but for now, these are the 3 that I'm going to be utilizing right now. So let's do some managing right here. And first things first, the one that is the least important is going to be the Howler's Call. We are going to replace this with the one that is the most important, which is the Pain Clasp. Now, actually, before we do this, I think we need to just take a look at and say goodbye to my gem resonance, because this is going to take a doo-doo right now. My gem resonance, I want to write this down, is 1,611. That's my gem resonance as of right now. Of course, we will get it back up again. But this build and this whole strategy is not about gem resonance. It's about getting the effects and the skills and the damage that you get from these other gems. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. We'll have to see. Bottled Hope is the other 5-star gem that I used to use in the past. I got rid of it. I should have never done it. That would have been a great one for this build. But let's replace our Howler's Call right here. And we're going to replace it right here with this one, which is the Pain Clasp. Boom. Replacing. The gem will become bound and no longer sellable in the market after socketing. Why do they do this? Why will I not be able to sell it? I don't love that. But we'll say, okay, boom. Oh. Man, that felt bad. Okay, next is gonna be the Echoing Shade, my resonance of 320. Big resonance right here. We are going to replace this one with a Trick Shot gem with a resonance of 15. Replacing it. Boom. Oh my god. We are losing some combat rating with this as well, guys, as we do this, by the way. So it may make some things inside of the game a tad bit more difficult. And finally, we are going to be replacing our Phoenix Ashes with the Iron Bane, which is going to really be doing stuff for the channeling skills. We're going to replace that right here. It won't be able to be sold. I hate that feature. Okay. So now, the way things look, let's say they look quite a bit different than they did before. This is not the fancy looking stuff that we had before. Now, with that being said, with another 1-star right here, I could really push for awakening this piece of gear right here. The 2 stars, they're going to take a little bit more time, but I have 4 2 stars, 2 1 stars, and 2 5 stars as of right now. The question is, what does my gem resonance look like? And does it even... Oh my god, 996 is my gem resonance. Wow. What does my combat rating look like right now, since that took a big hit? 19,000. Okay, so it didn't take that big of a hit. I lost a couple of hundred on the combat rating, which we can get back from gear and stuff. But this is something that I'm going to play around with. I'm going to use this build with these new gems, upgrading them as we go, and kind of see how it all feels. So the question is, like, do I go in right now and upgrade my Trick Shot? If I go to upgrade, I mean, I definitely should. It's a 1. There we go. What do I get here? It gets an energy cost decrease by 10.5%. As I cover it up, you can't even see that right now. It goes from 8% energy cost decrease to 10.5%, so 2.5% extra. Yeah, please. We'll go with that right there. That is a nice upgrade from the Trick Shot, getting a little bit more combat rating as well. And then if I want to go from 12 to 16, it only takes 5 gem. We'll do that. Oh, look at that. I can't. You know why? Because all of these gems I am currently saving to use them in future builds. Now I could go with my Echoing Shade right here. 321 gem power. Let's do it. I'm getting rid of the Echoing Shade. That is the gem. You know what? Let's do this. This one, the Howler's Call, is one that I know I don't need. I know that it's just not something that's really needed in any way. The Echoing Shade either, by the way. But let's go ahead. We're going to use it as food right here. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade this Trick Shot. We're going to go right here as well. Oh my god, 82. We're going to go with that right there. Okay, it's only a rank 2. We'll bump that up to 3. Now I'm going to actually focus a little bit here on this bad boy, Pain Clasp, being that this one is going to increase damage dealt by 8%. What does it look like on the upgrade? It's going to get it to 10.5%. We're going to go right here, use the gem power, upgrade that one. Now the question is, how much do I want to go and how much do I want to spread this out between the 3 different gems? Do I want to come over here and give a little bit more here to the Iron Bane as well? Do I want to try and awaken 1 slot at a time? We do have all of the gem power that we could use. I could go quite a bit here on Trick Shot. I'm going to go another level right here. And doing this is going to be able to take me energy cost decrease from 10.5 to 13.5%. Boom. We're going to go with that as well. It's like I'm going to be able to whirlwind for days right now. We're going to go with 15 more of those right here. It's so easy to spend them when you have them, but I can't believe I got rid of a 5-star gem to do this to a 1-star gem. This is the 2nd time we've done it inside of the game. And I'll be honest, the first time around, it wasn't so bad. Why is the trick shot, why does it look like that? Doesn't that look like this? That's that. That's that. But when I hit upgrade, I guess that's just how it looks on the upgrade tip. I need to get another trick shot gem, which I don't have right now. We'll have to craft one, and then we can come over here. I could literally get this up to the maximum level. Let's just go up one more level right here, because it's only 5 gem power. We're going to go with 5 right here. It's going to take us from damage taken increase from 5 to 7%, get a little bit more combat rating up and all of that stuff as well. That's going to be at a rank 2. And I think what I'll do right here is we're going to go back. Now that we got that to the rank 2, we're going to come drop a little bit more upgrades into this one, because this one is really the of the 3, it's probably going to make the biggest change. We're going to be getting more combat rating, a little bit more gem resonance as well. This one is going to be fun. It's going to be a nice and fun journey to upgrade these 2-star gems. This one right here, if I go, oh, I don't have another one of them. Damage increase is going to go from 10.5 to 13% after this. I'll actually take these up to the point where I would need a duplicate of them, because I don't have any duplicates right now. The cool thing is, all of these are able to be crafted just from running your Elder Rifts and getting the resources from doing that. So everything right now is in need of a duplicate. We just went over all of that information in yesterday's video, which talked about the deep dive look into how to upgrade legendary gems and what things cost and what's realistic inside of the game. We are now up in resonance a little bit more, 1,176, far off from the 1,611 that we were on. But as we sit for combat rating, it's a little bit better at 19,041. Still not great. We have an update incoming. This video, you're seeing it late because I had to pre-record a few because I'm going to be busy for the next few days. But this is the plan for the gems. This is what we're planning on doing inside of the game. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see how this grind works. A much more free-to-play or low-spender strategy. I will spend all of my time trying to get lucky and get a 4 or 5-star Seeping Bile or a 4 or 5-star Blood-Soaked Jade and get them up to level 5 and 6, and probably slow down around there while these other bad boys are going to be able to be upgraded along the way. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts on me swapping out 5 stars for 1 and 2 stars inside of Diablo Immortal. And if you love this game, you know I'm not stopping playing. A lot of people left Diablo Immortal content creator wise. I'm not going anywhere, guys. Here to stay. And let me know what you're doing with your gems inside of the game. I'll see you back here tomorrow because I know that you're subscribed to the channel.